I'm Eileen Walsh and I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Hope for Autism. I think the greatest barrier to autistic people and their families is society's perception of autism. There are many misconceptions and this leads to a lack of understanding.
Misunderstood.
Bullied.
Anxious.
Depression.
School exclusion.
Unemployed.
Isolated.
Overlooked.
Overwhelmed.
Loneliness.
Hi there, I am Carol Russell and I'm chairperson at Hope for Autism. When I think of autism, I'm fascinated by it. I've been working with autistic young people for over about 25 years and every day is a school day. I'm learning all the time because they are so different.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm an autistic person and I work with Hope for Autism. I would like people to know that autism is a natural piece of human diversity. It's a big part of neurodiversity and people having different minds. I think it is important to actively promote acceptance of autism, that things like stimming or having a lack of eye contact is perfectly okay and that there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how different brains are wired. And similarly, like with autistic people who have little or no speech, it's just because you can't speak doesn't mean you have nothing to say. I believe that non-autistic people would benefit a lot from exploring the inner world of the autistic world and letting go of any conceptions they have of it. So to be autistic is to be human. I find uncertainty to be quite challenging, so new places or big events can be quite exhausting, and sometimes I would need some downtime afterwards to relax for a bit. Another thing is I can tend to hyper-focus on things, which can unfortunately lead to things like negatively ruminating or coming up with catastrophising thoughts, so it can be quite challenging to come out of that. So grounding techniques are quite important for me. Another side of hyper-focus, it can also be actually a positive in me having this monotropic mind of sorts that can focus in an attention tunnel on certain tasks to make sure they're complete as precisely as possible. It also allows me to dive deep into interests or whatever topic I'm invested in at that point. People also say I'm a good listener, and that I'm quite helpful. I've done a lot of support work for autistic people the last few years, so I hope that makes a difference really. Thanks to Hope, I've been able to meet other like-minded people over the years and form connections with them. This has helped to reduce a lot of social isolation, which is a key thing to look at with autistic people, I believe, and helping them find a greater sense of belonging in people that they can trust and really connect to. I'm also really grateful to be working more with Hope now, and it's a really brilliant thing that they're very willing and open to recruiting autistic people to their team.
What I've learned from supporting families of autistic children is that even when you're directly supporting the autistic child themselves, you're indirectly supporting the family as well, and that can have a massive positive impact in all of their lives going forward.
What I've learned about supporting families for autism is that it's crucial that you get the environment and the people working with them right, because that in turn allows the young person to reach their full potential.
Hello, my name is Sean Lafferty. I am a trainee group assistant for Hope for Autism, and I also have Asperger's. What I'd like people to know about autism is that we're just as capable as anyone else. We may need a lot of help sometimes, but we are just as capable, and we would like to be as much as part of, the world as anyone else. What I find a bit challenging is that I'm a bit of a perfectionist. This isn't the first time I tried recording this, by the way. So I usually take a lot of time trying to get everything right. Like, I take possibly too long, so I kind of get caught up in, redoing it instead of actually just like getting it out and like submitting it. So I'd say that, and I'm pretty stubborn. Luckily, that doesn't really affect my work. That mostly affects like me and my personal time. Like, say if you're playing a game with me, I'm not put down the controller until I win. I'm gonna be at it for hours. What am I good at? Other than the odd game of Halo, I would say I'm good at resolving tech issues. Even if I've got a bit of tech expertise when it comes to computers and other devices, and even when I don't know the solution, I know where I could possibly find a solution to it. I keep tabs on like a lot of this stuff. So, what Hope helped me with was that it helped me find confidence within me. Since I work with them and work with group leaders specifically, they actually help me out a lot, and I help them out a lot, and they've just been so great to work with, and I really appreciate like everything they've done for me, with it being helping me set up my first group, helping me with opportunities. Like, they've given me a lot of training. I really don't think I would have found elsewhere, and they gave me the time of day. They gave me the time of day to like make mistakes and learn from my mistakes and just help me out with it, and I really appreciate that.
Heard.
Supported.
Nurtured. Included.
Accepted.
Understood.
Seen.
Empowered.
Opportunities.
On a professional level, autism to me means understanding, acceptance, and being supportive. On a personal level, autism to me means love and the wonderment of difference.